Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are just leaving the house. We are loaded up with some merchandise and we are headed to Spring Farm Machinery Show in Millstreet. We were there last year, we're there again this year. We're going to be there again with Timmy from Egmont Agri and Samaz, and yeah, we'll see what's going to be there to be seen and all the rest. Hopefully it's not as cold as last year. Last year was bitter. Anyways, we have a good 3-hour drive ahead of us, so we're going to be on. We're just up in Millstreet now. It's a good 3-hour, 10-minute drive, so it's a good old hunt. And we managed to snake our way up to the top next to get in with the lot of stuff. And Sharon is hiding behind the camera here to give us a hand to bring in stuff. So yeah, we get in and we get set up. We are an hour on the late side, but it's not very busy at the minute anyways. We're set up here. So Sharon had the table for us there. Lives new magnets, which you can see online on Stewart Family Farm, Longford. Super job. So we're all set up now. We're just on the Egmont Agri stand. As mowers, new rock agitators, Unas, Rohan, all the stuff. So we're going for a walk now. Have a look and see what there's to be seen. So Yandini. Not too bad now yourself. Fent. Some tractor. TM320. So I thought they were nearly bigger now, the 320. See, they have a new 220 coming out, which will be smaller again. 7S 180. Oh yeah. Someday. Someday I will get one. Very same as George's tractor. The Black Massey, it's a 7S 180, only he has larger wheels. He's on 40s, whereas they're 38s or 42s. Same size as their own. 5S. Definitely love to get my hands on one. Be some tractor to replace the 3075 for all the light jobs, rake and ted and any of the handy lighter work. Would be a super tractor for it. And the Coon. Would love to try and get my hands on one. See what it's like. Seemed to be a good job. A lot of people I've talked to would recommend them over a Fusion. It'll be nice to see exactly what the fuss is about. Definitely be interesting to see it on the move. Also in the warmest part of the shed at the minute, because there's a air vent there blowing in nice hot air. But yeah, there is some Red Rock tanker. Was on 710s. Some bloody weapon of a yoke. Garda pump. So you could pull up and pump with that straight out of the tank through the pipes, through the umbilical system. So that there is what's called the DCI arm. So you just line it up, and then you have a fitting on the ground that is connected to the umbilical pipe, goes out the field, that just drops down, hooks onto it, and then it pumps it through that pump there. As you can see, there's a vacuum pump off the back of it, so you can suck that side and then you blow it out that side through the DCI arm, and a lazy arm on it then as well for filling. Some tanker. Because it makes the 2,500 gallon abbeys look small. Class. Just back, I've had a quick walk around there on the stands. Still haven't seen it all. It is 6 o'clock now, so 4 hours ago, and it's starting to get cold. Heating isn't working in this building. I just said I'd have a wee gander at the machines on the Egmont Agri stand. Fertilizer lime spreader. Discs. Dung lime. Well, we can do lime spreading with the dung spreader, but it seems like this would be much better for the job. Something maybe get into in the future. When there's any fear of us at any time at the present. There's enough work to keep us going. New rock mixer. Looks very beefy. You look at the bottom of that. Looks very beefy. Like, definitely beefier than our Abbey anyways. The only thing I wouldn't be confident on is that propeller coming out of the bottom of it. Be just a dead ringer for getting caught in wrap. And you'd always wonder, oh, why is there wrap in the tank? Well, yeah, it's a terror what can come out of cows. What's definitely interesting, it'll be interesting to see. It's a different kind of a spout. Shocking heavy, big built machine. Be interesting to see now. Because we could probably do a change in the agitator. We have tried the high spec, we've tried the NC, and probably won't be going with an Abbey again because the other two are such higher output. And I'd say that machine will be a high output too. So it will. So I am on sales duties now, sitting down. My back is absolutely killing me. So Liv got up to let me sit down. The back did really hurt from standing about. But I'm on sales duties now, sitting down. That's the trade-off for sitting down. So it's quite busy now. It's 8 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah, so it's quite busy at the minute. But yeah, happy out. So it's coming towards evening now. Just looking at the Clip-X here. Because we're doing the work on the farm shop and the paddock for animals, just passing by, I might just inquire about the galvanized fencing. Because if anyone's used it, give me a shout in the comments. Because the longevity in that compared to the new non-creasewood timber posts that we'd be putting in anyways, might be a better job now. It'd save a lot of hassle maybe. But yeah, give me a shout if anyone has used the Clip-X stuff and what it's like. I'm just on the Kabuhu stand, kind of just seeing what I didn't catch earlier on. Running muck spreader. Oh, there's steps on the inside. That is an interesting one. It is a hard thing to get out of once you get into, but I don't know how well steps on the inside would work. You can see them there in the front when you're with dung. Tell you one thing though, we're beside the Merlot, but having one of them on the back of a teleporter, best thing since sliced bread. The amount of work we do with that on the JCB is just unreal. Big cab on it. Tub feeder. We actually used to have an Abbey tub feeder years ago. So we had the dates. Wouldn't mind getting to try a date sometime. I know I did drive one back at the Pottinger opening day. It was a nice experience, but to actually get to use one, be interesting to see what it's like. Another spreader. New Hollands driv them in Gurchin College. Know what they're like. Wouldn't be my cup of tea. Different one, T5. Now there is a muck spreader. And they have the door closed on it. But just to compare size of the muck spreader, that's a wee Weedman teleporter there beside it. maybe slightly bigger than our, or sorry, slightly smaller than our 520. But you hear no bother crawling under anyways. The camera just never wants to look where you want to look. 15, I presume it's a 15 ton or 15 cube. That would definitely be some upgrade from our wee K2. It's massive. There's a 3,500 gallon tanker, but there's a fair set of tyres on it. 750, 60s, 30.5s. They're a big tyre. Camera doesn't do it much justice now because we're quite close to it. That's a fair old weapon. You're alright. A fine lump of red rock trailer. That's a big yoke. And then a 7,000 gallon Slurry tanker there as well. Dites and a Smith. It's 10 o'clock. Liv is packed up, ready to go. Happy out, Liv? Good day? Yeah. Yeah, it's a long. You're not too cold. Not as cold as last year. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Anyways, it's part of Egmont Agri. I actually think that we were getting one of these on demo. So it's a stitcher. It's a grass stitcher.
Yeah, you stitch into corn pasture.
Yeah. As I didn't know, was that a drill or a stitcher? Because I know my father was saying that there was talks of us getting a demo of a drill.
This one best as well. Still powerhouse.
Yeah. So that is a grass stitcher.
Yeah.
Pneumatic grass stitcher.
Yeah. Into corn grass. Like
yeah.
Burn off and stitch it in as well.
Yeah.
Or you just go into green fields and grazing trees, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just 32 discs, air seeder, tank up that Phoenix G.
Good machine.
Yeah. Well tested out there.
Yeah.
She's extra weight and just get it down.
I see the weights on the side.
You can go for the radar power, you can throw a screw 2 minutes mechanical wheel.
Yeah, and is there a depth control on it then?
Depth control, yeah, you should see it everywhere.
Oh, so that's the depth control. So how does...
Just pull hard, wraps her up.
So that wraps the packer roller on the back. So it's a hydraulic, no PTO. Yeah. And the control box on that then is, or is it just an on-off?
Yeah, there's control box and adjuster wheel and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you get just a manual wheel, just like a kind of similar enough to a car drill set up.
Yeah.
You say extra money now.
Yeah, because you're going with the face. You're going with like the face of the social media now. So you have to look for that wage increase. Just want to say thanks to Sharon and Padraig, and Timmy's not here. He had a wee accident. Wee whoopsie we're trying to catch an engine. But anyways, big thanks to them for having us here and having us down the show and allowing Liv to sell a lot of merchandise to help build the shop. Put another few blocks down. If you enjoyed today's video, that is us from Millstreet in Cork. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That is it from us. Good luck.